Today we have Town Hall 12. Some Town Hall 12 attacks. We got 2 hybrid and we have 1 dragon attack. So sit back, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the attacks. Okay, on this one, we are going 12v12. Plan was as follows. Plan was queen over here, baby over here, king over here. King shoots down that way with his wizards. Baby drag clears that. Queen goes in, and then I wanted the queen to go down that way. That was the plan. And then miners and piggies up the gut of this base. Siege barracks over here, taking care of this, and queen would take care of all of this. This was all taken care of by the queen. Everything in there. It's kind of a mess. But the queen took care of everything in here. The queen took care of all of this stuff over here. The P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards were supposed to clear this stuff over here. So the miners and piggies just had to go up the gut of this base. Let's watch it and see how it went. Oops, let's get rid of all the lines. There's the queen up top. Queen, Cocoloon, healers, Cocoloon, Baby D, Rage, Wall Break, King. Where's the king? Where's the Kiwi? Kiwi, King Wizards, Kiwi. There's the king. Little late on the king. There's the wizards. Queen comes back inside this base, takes out the warden, takes out the second dragon, and now let's slow it down. Let's watch this queen. I was really nervous about that single target, but I managed to just barely get through. Required pretty much everything, and I didn't even take it out. I took out the Wiz Tower, and then the queen wraps around, so I just had to keep on freezing. Freeze again. And now the only thing I'm left with is the royal is the ability. So I let the royal ability go. Raise her up to get her healed up and get her away from that area. I don't want the queen getting targeted by that single, so I want her to get away from that area as soon as possible. Siege barracks is down. P.E.K.K.A. is starting to make that other side of the funnel, other piece of the bread. Miners and piggies have nowhere to go but directly to this down hall. They're sitting, everybody's all sitting in a freeze, getting ready for that big warden ability with all the troops inside. Once they get in there, there's the warden ability. Get through that town hall, and they meet up with the piggies from the siege barracks, clearing all the rest of this base. Let's fast forward through this, and some back end tanking wall breakers, and let's see the Town Hall 12 hybrid army comp and move on to the next attack. Okay, for our next base, we have C Gamer going in, using some dragons and using E-Drags for the funnel and using a clone spell in the core. So let's, pretty easy what he's going to try and do over here. He's going to use an E-Drag on both sides over here to clear the funnel. Again, everything revolves around making that funnel. Make that perfect funnel and you will get those triples. And then he's just going to use a line of dragons and a line of loons and rage, warden ability, and clone where he wants to clone. So let's watch the attack and see how it went. Every single troop comp, if you want to triple with ease, you got to work on making that funnels. These dragons had nowhere to go in this base, but just directly into this base, and they went in a nice straight line, in a nice group, and just took care of business. Let's get it on double speed. These drags are very slow. There's the E-Drags still doing their chains. and they both go down, and now come out the drags. There's the line of dragons. There's the line of loons behind it, with the warden and a slammer going through this base, raging by the air defenses, freezing the singles and freezing the town hall. E-drag out of the CC. No problem for dragons dealing with that. Clones the loons that come out of the slammer, and they take care of another AD. One AD left for those dragons. The dragons are right there with the warden, taking out that last AD. GGC Gamer. Let's fast forward through the end of this, see the triple, see the army comp, and move on. Okay, let's look at this next base. Here's the base. I took a little risk over here. I didn't lure the CC. Here's the CC radius. I knew it was right by the eagle, and I was charging into that compartment over there. So I assumed I was going to be able to get the CC pretty easily and no need to lure. It worked out very, very well. Let me draw it out what I did. Queen over here, baby up top, king over here, get the queen inside here, and then inside one more wall breaker, take care of the CC, and then siege barracks over here. I could have possibly used my siege barracks over here, but I wanted to see which way the queen was going to go. My queen ended up taking out this stuff over here and then hanging around in this area over here. So because of that, I dropped my siege barracks over here instead. This way, they're really, really working more in sync with each other. If I would have dropped the siege barracks over here, I thought it would be a little too far, but let me press play and let you be the judge of that. So there's the queen. Let's fast forward until the action. Now we're just making holes. Now let's slow it down. There's the first wall break. Funnel's been created. Didn't get that second wall break, but it's okay. I got a rage down, so all it would take is just one wall breaker to get this wall open. There's that wall break. Again, I didn't lure the CC. Always remember, take care of the CC. Don't let that CC anywhere near your miners and piggies. King is dealing with some trash down there. Because my queen was all the way up top, I thought that dropping my siege barracks by 9 would be a better idea. I dropped in one piggy over there to take care of that stray archer tower who is picking at my healers. Siege barracks is down. Funnels now, wizards, P.E.K.K.A.s are starting to thin out that area for the miners and piggies to go through. And the miners and piggies are making it through this thing, making it through this base. Heal spell down by the whiz towers. Queen's beating on a wall. Can't expect anything more of her than beating on walls. And piggies now out of the heal spell, so I dropped a freeze on the multi. Let those miners catch up to the piggies. Now they're all in a heal. Use the warden ability while they're dealing with the king. Freeze the queen and freeze the town hall. Queen finally gets through that wall and helps out on the town hall kill. Now she moves over and takes out the single target. Can she get it? She gets it done. And the rest of the troops move through and take out this base. Let's fast forward through the end of this and watch the next one. There we go. Nice job. And that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you very much for hanging out till the end. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see. If there's anything you want to see, I promise, anything whatsoever, I will be more than glad to try and get it out for you. Until the next video, have a great day, everybody.